Hey everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls 2. We are in No Man's Wharf. So, what we want to do is light our torch. There we go. Alright, from here, just saves us running back to the bonfire. We are going to have to take out a couple of enemies without a shield, which is totally fine. First thing we're going to do is light this torch here. Okay, scratch that. We can bring out the shield. This area can be kind of overwhelming at times. Alright, the fact we have a brazier here means we can light a torch whenever we're ready to. For the most part though, what I'm going to do is run over this way. Right, then run back. If there's any dogs in the area, they're going to aggro. Doesn't look like it, so that's fine. From here, just going to hold my shield up, run along the side here. Alright, there is a guy right here, so we can sort of boot him off as soon as he gets here. Take out the archers. Alright, and then there's this guy here. There's also an archer up top. We can run and backstab him if we want, or we can just wait for him to do his combo. One, generally two attacks will sort him out. Okay, from here we're going to go back and grab the brazier so that we can light a few torches. Just light this area up a bit more. Alright, that archer is a pain in my butt, man. Eventually we will be using a Pharaoh's Lockstone to light up this whole area. Yep, that's fine. Keep throwing those things at me. Alright, we'll light this brazier here. And then we're going to go upstairs and deal with this goddamn archer. Alright, so there we have another guy. I always thought there was a big guy down here, I guess not. He must be up top. As well as an archer, we have a big guy. Brigands, I think they're called. Alright, cool, so he's dealt with. I don't know where on earth that archer went. I think he's down there now. Alright, we're going to grab the soul item. Come back in here. Grab the chest. For a Titanite shard. I feel like the archer may have died. I'm okay with that. Alright, and down here there's an item we will get in a second. First thing we want to do is run to the other side of this bridge. Alright, aggro enemies. I said aggro enemies. Run all the way back. Alright, we're getting the enemies in sort of like a bottleneck formation. Alright, so 5 guys there. We're going to come into the water here. Grab this item. So we've got a soul item and a life gem. Coming on up top. I am going to bring a torch into this area because again it is very dark. Use a life gem. Alright, so we are going to take on, this guy will fall down, and then we've got another basic guy in this little area here. So we'll take out the basic guy. Alright, and then we'll worry about the brigand falling down. In this room we have iron arrows. In this room I believe there's an ambush. No, maybe not. Dark pine resin. Nice, so that will coat your weapon in a magic, I would assume dark, but now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's fire. Oh no, add dark to the right hand weapon. Nice. Cool, coming up here we have another brigand. Alright, there are a couple of dogs coming up as well. So you want to go up the stairs. To about here. Alright, we're just going to bring them all back low. And there's our dog. Right, since that's taken care of now at this midway point, I'm going to go to the left. I don't believe there's anything up here. No, cool. And we're going to take this building right here. Now, before we talk to Lucatiel, you just want to make sure that there's no more enemies lurking out here that are going to come and surprise us. Like, for example, this guy here. Alright, there are a couple of dogs that have not shown their faces, so it's fine. Let's talk to Lucatiel.
I thought the long red, what could yes, cool. There's my with I and then and the one I'm sorry, I suppose.
Alright, cool. So with her dialogue out of the way, she will move. We're going to attack the bookcase over here. Grab the human effigy. And then we're just going to run down these stairs to get a torch. Just so we can light up this area a little bit more. I can hear a dog. There he is. Not in his usual spot. Alright, this is filled with oil, so if you whack this with your torch it'll explode. Fire arrows seem to do the trick as well. We're going to come over here. There's a guy that's going to pop out of this little cabin over here. Alright, and a dog. I don't believe there's anything worthwhile in this cabin. Nope, that is fine. We have a dude. Alright, from here, you can pull out your bow. In fact, we'll go light the brazier so we can see what's happening, okay? Because I'm not sure how much of this is going to pick up on the recording. So we have two guys over here. One's throwing oil pots, one's doing fire arrows. I'm going to take out oil pot dude. Alright, he's dead. Now I'm going to take out flame arrow guy. Cool, and he's dead. From here, so we'll end up using this path as progression. Alright, so we're going to go downstairs one more level, and we're going to unlock a torch for the whole area. So come through here, break through these little wagons. Alright, if you can lock onto anything. Actually, what we might do is just get rid of this oil pot. We do have a brigand over here. So the aim there was to sort of bait the dogs into coming my way. Just because I don't want to fight them all out here. There's a couple of archers. So that brigand guy and then this brigand guy. They can all be a bit of a pain, and this guy here as well. Oh, sorry, Vangarian, not brigand. My bad. Anyways, over here, use the Pharaoh's Lockstone. There are going to be plenty of these that we don't need to use. This is a useful one. Alright, it's going to light up the whole area. Oh, that's where that guy's coming from. Alright. We're going to jump off the side here. Grab the items. This is where the brigand, sorry, the Vangarian dude jumped down. I'm just going to keep calling them brigands. Probably bad. Shouldn't do that. Alright, and from here we're going to go into the house. There are a few more of those guys in here. Alright, they're asleep on the table. So if you want, what you can do is you can get behind them. Backstab. Alright, we got the iframes, so he didn't hurt us. And again, backstab. It's just if you don't want to deal with two of these guys at once. Right, we're going to come to the end behind the counter here for an armor set. I think this is a brigand set. It is. Alright, we're going to go up the stairs. Hold your shield up. And curl around because of this guy. Alright, we have a chest. Repair powder and a titanite shard. Alright, and this is where those two archers were. So, this door will unlock a little bit later on. What we can do from here is jump all the way over here. I am going to light a torch because these particular enemies that are coming up, they don't like light. Alright, so if we didn't turn on that torch, they would be out in force and just being a big pain in the butt. And the enemies I'm talking about are these things right here. Right, they'll still go for an attack, but for the most part they don't like the light. So I'm going to take out the archer first because he's a big pain in my butt. Thought there'd be a brazier up here, but I guess not. Alright, grab emit force, which is a faith spell, and a soul item. Coming in here with your torch up, all you really want to do, like, these guys do huge bleed damage too, just for the record. You just want to do leaping attacks, alright? If they come towards you, they're going to run away from the torch. But, like, they'll let off an attack. Just like this guy. Dropped a broadsword, that's really odd. Alright, so it should take 3 heavy attacks to kill them. From here, I believe this entranceway can be destroyed. Alright, so we're just going to roll back. There we go. Oh, okay. You just want to take on one of these guys at a time. You don't want to be taking on heaps. Alright, that bleed does huge damage, as you just saw. So hopefully no one's chasing me. Two at once, nice. Alright, coming on through the building here. What did he drop? Radiant Life Gem. We want to go up the top. One more. Come through the door here. And to our left we have 2 chests. Alright, this one I believe is a trap. It is not a trap, it's the next one. Alright, so we've got the greatsword. Really good weapon. If you're playing a strength build, awesome. Alright, this one's a trap, so it's either going to be poison, which it is, or the crossbow, which again, hold your shield up and roll back. Alright, we're going to drop. We'll get rid of the torch now. To our left over here, there is nothing. I thought there was an item. Okay, so we'll go up these stairs here. There is 2 of these guys. They don't really deal well with having high ground. Alright, going up top here, we're going to ring the bell. Now, if you're sneaky, you can actually shoot this bell with an arrow and it will work anywhere. I just like pulling the lever because, you know, I need to show what's happening. This will light up the ship, and that's going to come into harbour. So from here, we're going to run over, grab this stuff here. Feel like there's a dude hanging on the ledge over here. Nope, that's fine. Coming down, we do have an assassin guy that's going to drop. Want to come in here first. Assassin is down there. We're going to come through this building. There's a lot of those bleed guys. Alright, so if we can get away with minimal damage, They'll be fine. They can hit you through the floorboards. Is there one more? No, there's not. Cool. I can never remember whether it's this one or the next one. I think it's the next one. Has an illusion wall in it. Alright, so this is the... not the assassin guy, he's just a random dude. Buddy! Oh, don't kill me. That was almost really lethal. Okay, this is the guy I was thinking of. So you want to come over here, two-hand your weapon, do a downward slash. Generally that kicks him off. Didn't that time, but that is fine. Alright, this is the assassin guy I was talking about. Again, I'm not doing so great on high ground. That is fine. They have a really cool set. I like the look of it. Alright, so from here, got another assassin. We are going to come into this room. There will be a couple of dudes sitting at a table. These pots will poison you, so just be very aware of them. Alright, we have iron arrows, which are great. So what I'm going to do is iron arrows will break through these because they're heavy enough. Alright, we have a flame butterfly, which is just like torch on command. So those things are going to come in very handy later on, and a throwing knife. From here, you want to two-hand your weapon, bust through the wall. Alright, and we have a crystal lizard, large titanite shard, and a normal titanite shard. We have a soul item, we have a soul item, and a life gem, or 3 life gems. And what do we have in here? Royal Soldier's Ring. I actually feel like that's a pretty good ring. Increases maximum load, so yeah, it is a good ring. Alright, over in this chest here, we have a fragrant branch of yore. Alright, before we go down, we're wanting to go in this building here. Alright, straight ahead, we have an illusion wall. Alright, grab the chest. For firebomb, we have another chest. Titanite shard, and then we go upstairs. So this is Gavlan. No, this is not Gavlan. That's an enemy. Up here is Gavlan. I attacked him the first time I saw him because I thought he was a bad guy. He is not. Alright, so what I'm going to do from him is I'm going to buy his arrows. 20 poison arrows. Poison arrows are amazing in this game. If you want any more poison stuff, be my guest. These guys are kind of helpful to have, but we pick heaps up as well, so I'm not too bothered about that.
Gavlan. With Gavlan.
Yeah, so spending money with him will eventually unlock a couple of rings and stuff like that. He's the only merchant you can sell things to. I'm not going to focus on that too heavily here, but I'll probably do it between episodes. Otherwise, over here it just leads us back to where we were. This switch here unlocks the door. This brings us out to where there was 2 archers. Sorry, one was an oil pot thrower, the other one was a flame archer. Right, Gavlan will move on to another area now, as soon as we rest. Right, so what we're going to do now is come down the stairs here. Alright, we have 2 of those bleed dudes. One there, and there should be another one hanging about somewhere. What is up with the enemy placements? I feel like there is normally 2 here. I mean, I'm not going to question it. Wait, is that him over there? That is him over there. How did you get over there? Weirdo. I've never seen that thing in the water once. Alright, we do have a guy sitting over there. Come grab this item. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to kick down a shortcut. We're going to go put one more point into strength, which will take us up to 10, which is the minimum that we need to talk to this next NPC up here. I do need some points into strength, into intelligence anyways, just because I think the weapon I'm going to focus on needs intelligence. So anyways, you want to come back to the bonfire. Alright, where is she?
Bearer, seek less.
Alright, so we can go up 2 levels. I'll put that and 1 into adaptability, I think. Adaptability controls things like your roll speed, your iframes, your resistances, that sort of thing. So with 10 in intelligence, we now have an NPC that will follow us back to Majula. Alright, we're going to follow the path, take out all the dudes. That wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but it works. Alright. Take out the archer. Take out the brigand dude. I'm trying to avoid calling them brigands, but I cannot help myself. Alright, and from here, what we're going to do is take this path. Just make sure nothing's following you. There is an enemy following me. Ha! Knew it. Okay. Alright, and this guy here is going to be our sorcerer merchant. Alright, so you can buy stuff from him, obviously. Spells, rings, that sort of stuff. You're going to need these rings for your platinum if you're going for the trophies, plus all the spells. So, I mean, it's completely up to you. He can reinforce your pyromancy flame, although he's not the best sort of one for that.
Use scroll. The forces, it is Isis source. One day might.
Alright, so he'll eventually end up in Majula. From here, we're just going to carry on with the area. We have a boss coming up. There's also dudes hanging off the side here. So like this guy here, just whack him down. For the most part, I'd probably suggest just running towards the ship at this stage, because anyone that's wanting to catch up will catch up and we can just take them out. I don't think anyone's chasing us though. Okay, from here we're going to go to the left. Alright, we'll take out this guy here. There's also another brigand down here as well as the big fella. So if we can just get him. Ah yeah, 2 more are following. You threw a firebomb. Wow. That was a death and a half. Alright, let's try that again. This dude. This dude. Should have been this easy to begin with. Nice. And then you. Ah, you running away. Alright, and the monk guy. Totally whiffed that, that is fine. Cool. From here, going into this Flexile Sentry boss fight. So, deal with this as the water keeps rising. Alright, it gets really hard, so you do want to aim to get this on one of your first tries. There is a summon sign around here somewhere. Not entirely sure where, but you know, this is fine. This guy's real easy. So basically you want a shield, at the least. Alright, you want to dodge to the right. The swords are going to do less posture damage, but they're going to cause bleed build-up. The maces, on the other hand, will just straight up bonk you. So yeah, the swords don't decrease your stamina all too much. Luckily we got them because we were out of stamina. Alright, so you can see just how easy that boss is. It's just circling around like a normal enemy. Alright, a lot of these bosses we're fighting to become normal enemies towards the end of the game. Anyways, we'll come up the top here. You want to go into the chest for your, is it a pyromancy flame, I think? It is, and fireball spell. Alright, and you want to touch the compass. This is going to take us to the Lost Bastille. This is the proper entrance to it rather than the side path that we took to get here. So, kill this dude. Kill that dude. Oh, properly. Alright, we're going to take the ladder up. And you'll notice there's a little cavern. So what we'll be doing, once the door opens. Alright, so what you want to do is just place yourself behind the button here and then just run for the door. From here we're just going to drop onto the ceiling. Alright, scimitar and repair powder. And yeah, we're finally at the top. Alright, check out a few of these cells. So there's nothing in that one. There is something in that one. We've got a soul item and a radiant life gem. And I believe, is there an invisible enemy here? No, sometimes there's invisible enemies. One of these to the right is open. This one. We have common fruit. Alright, and then to the left we have a bonfire. Perfect timing, so that'll be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. I'll see you here next time.